Hey everyone, my name's Erik Thor and I'm here together with my girlfriend.
My name is Vanity.
And I'm an INFJ and you are?
ENFP.
Yeah, and in this video we just thought we'd talk about travel and how we feel about travel, coming from our different type perspectives. And I think in general like we have a lot of similarities when it comes to travel and things we like and dislike. But like, what would you say like your major, like the thing you dislike the most when you're traveling?
Airports.
Yeah?
I hate airports.
Why?
It would be so great if we could travel and avoid airports, because they're busy and they make you wait long time, and then when you finally arrive at your destination, then you're already so tired, but you just want to get there and you want to explore everything and you don't want to be tired, or you don't want to be carrying a lot of luggage. How about you?
Yeah. For me, I think I get this huge travel fever when it comes down to it, like getting to the airport and getting there on time and like making sure there are no lines and everything. And then when I get there, like I feel like I often like I don't really know what to do there. Like I just drag around and wait for the time to pass, and it's like really annoying. And
yeah, definitely when you're carrying your luggage, when you only have hand luggage with you, and you're by yourself, then you can't really go anywhere because you have to carry it with you all the time, and that's super annoying.
Yeah, and I hate the airport security system.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like I always get this weird thing that, oh, they will find something. Have I done everything where I should, and have I done something wrong, and I don't know.
Please let me not have any drinks with me, please.
Yeah. Did I forget
Did
I forget my cocaine in the bag? Wait, I don't even have any cocaine. Like those weird scenarios. But I'm also like, it's weird because I used to be so environmentalist, and I still am in many ways, and I can still feel a little bad about the whole like airplane pollution thing also.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And I would definitely also say that from all the options you have, you can travel by bus, you can travel by train, by car, or boat. I hate to be on the plane the most because you can't actually look out and see something. When I'm on the train, I can just listen to my music and I can daydream and look outside. But on a plane, I just get so restless.
Yeah, I would say like train or bus is probably the best for me. I would say generally train, but not since I moved to Amsterdam. Because trains are for me usually very relaxing. You can sit and there's no stress. But I feel like with trains in Amsterdam, it felt like it's always like stressful in a sense for some reason.
Well, usually for me it's stressful when I have a lot of transport, but when I'm going to Maastricht, then I can just sit on the train from Amsterdam to Maastricht for 2 hours straight. Then it can be very relaxing.
Yeah.
If you have a one-person seat.
Yeah.
Make sure no one can sit with you.
Yeah, but
very important.
Pretty much. But like what I tend to love the most about travel, I think, is the whole like when I go into travel mode, when I actually am in the experience of travel, and something happens in my brain, like when I'm walking, when I'm sitting in a bus and looking outside the window and I'm feeling it pass. It's like it feels like the feeling or experience of passing also makes my my thoughts move faster in a sense.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much the same for me.
Yeah, I basically entered into like this daydreaming state where like I suddenly like after 1 hour I can feel like, wow, I thought so much. And
but because I think like when you're like at home or when you're at other places that you maybe should not daydream but still daydream, it's also amazing. But when you're actually traveling somewhere, you're like in an in-between moment, so you don't actually have the feeling that you should be doing something productive instead, but because you're just there and you just have the time to zone out for a bit. And that's amazing.
Yeah, it's like for me that's also travel in a way. Like daydreaming is like travel for me in many ways, and reading is also like travel in many ways, because then you can go to Narnia or to Hogwarts or wherever you want to go in a way too.
Yeah, and even though I really love reading, like I'm a book addict, I still sometimes when I'm on a train or something, I don't want to read because sometimes I don't want the travel to pass by so fast. Like I really want to enjoy the moment and feel calm and just have my thoughts. And sometimes when you're reading, it's like, oh, we're already there.
Yeah.
You can't really enjoy it as much.
No, I guess like generally with reading, I don't want to read while I'm traveling. I prefer to read like when I'm in a cabin or like when I'm in a relaxing environment where I know I have the time to just sit and read.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I have that too. Maybe when I arrive at the destination.
Yeah. But like you travel a lot also. Like why do you like traveling so much? Like what do you like about traveling?
Well, I like the new experiences that it gives you, and like just to absorb different cultures and environments, and to see the differences between each countries, but also the similarities between countries. And I think it always like it doesn't even matter like which country you go to, you learn something new and you take it back home with you. And I think that's a really important and beautiful experience.
Yeah, yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, I think for me it's like I don't really feel like I have any country that is like my home country at the moment. In a sense, I've spent spent like 3 months, 2.5 months of the last year in the Netherlands, and I've grown up many ways on the internet where I've had friends all over the world. So I really feel like I want to go there because I love meeting the different people all over the world, because it's like if I wouldn't do that, if I would be in the same city the rest of my life, I wouldn't be the person who I am right now.
No, it really helps you grow as a person, and
Yeah. And
I think it also encourages you to be brave and to be a little more independent in some ways, and
Yeah, and we talked about this before. Like there are people out there who like make a living out of traveling and like going everywhere and like working on the move in a way. But we still feel like the need to have like a place that we want for ourselves.
Yeah, I think that's very important too, because even though I always feel like I'm very calm and I can feel so peaceful when I'm traveling, it's still a new experiences that you gain, and you also need some time to process it. Like you need some place where you feel at home at, and where you feel like you don't have to be out, you don't have to be exploring, you don't have to do it.
No, I think half the experience is coming home after you've been traveling and like going through everything you did and like remembering and I don't know, making sense of it all.
Yeah, seeing what you like, what you didn't like, what maybe even changes it could mean for you in your daily life or things like that.
Yeah, and I guess it all comes down to like I think travel is like one of my core needs. If I would list it like in a box, I would have always like, if I didn't do it, after a while I would get restless and I would get that feeling of I want to go somewhere or see something new in a sense. But it's like together with other base needs like reading and like having a place where I can just watch Netflix or
cozy.
Yeah. So it's really the mix of it all that is important.
And it's also great to try new foods when you go traveling. Always try new foods.
Yes, that's half the experience. I think I'm a little crazy about that, because whenever I go somewhere I always check out the best restaurant. Or,
we love to do that.
Yeah, that's... How many restaurants have you tried like in the Netherlands area, just even Sweden?
And even in Stockholm.
Yeah, okay.
Some amazing places, and we're already looking up things in Edinburgh that we are going to.
Yeah.
And very excited.
Yeah.
Food is very important, and bookshops.
Yeah, like I think one thing I really want you to try, I think is gonna be palt. That's the it's kind of a potato that you mash with potato flour, and kind of it's like a white lump. It looks like a white lump stuffed with food in it. It's a very tasty northern Swedish delicacy. I think you will love that.
Okay, well, I think I will have to try it to love it.
Yes,
maybe.
I think so. It will taste like it will taste a lot better than the regular potato, but it will taste good.
I'm
Pretty
curious.
much, yes. I don't know, guys. I don't wanna talk too long about this. I think this is I just want you all to get to know my girlfriend here, and I want you all to like get to know me as well a little better. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Do you have any final thoughts you'd like to share, like when it comes to travel or?
I don't think so. Maybe that doesn't really matter where you travel to, like even if you travel just to another city in your own country or just like over the border, it can still be a great experience. Like you don't always have to fly for like 12 hours, although that can be very great too, to, you know, experience something new.
Yeah.
Go out there.
Yeah, and I think also like go out into your own city, because I think a lot of people like they have their city, they live there, it's so big, but they
Get
don't
lost.
realize how big it is.
Yeah.
So become a tourist in your own city and get lost in your own world.
Yeah.
I think that's a good way to end this video.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy this, and thank you for watching, and may your neurons be with you.